Rob Wersinski back. I'm here with Stephanie Sheehan with Promedica. And Stephanie, before we talk about the Fight Hunger weekend, I do have to say I'm not only St. Catherick's green, but also Promedica green this weekend.
You did that perfectly. I don't know how you knew that, but you're perfect.
Wearing the company colors.
That's
but
right.
We're having a lot of fun here to celebrate St. Catherick's Day, but also this weekend, whether it's today, tomorrow, or Sunday, the Fight Hunger event. Let's talk about that.
Absolutely. Well, we're here all weekend at your kind invitation to raise canned goods and other non-perishable food items for Cherry Street Mission and Seagate Food Bank.
Cherry Street Mission Ministries and Toledo Seagate Food Bank are a couple of organizations in town. Their sole mission is to help people in need, and every day out of the year that needs there. It's not just at the holidays, but it's a 365 thing.
It absolutely is, and I think this community is so incredibly generous, and we think a lot about that need around the holiday time. So that's one of the reasons we wanted to do something in this kind of March time frame, because people it's not top of mind oftentimes, and so this weekend is incredibly important to restock those shelves.
So if you're at home, just want to let you know that tomorrow and Sunday, if you bring in non-perishable food items, you will be entered into a drawing. I know tomorrow night they're going to be raffling off for the donors a team signed stick. On Sunday, it's going to be a team signed jersey.
Yep.
And so there's your incentive.
Absolutely.
But also talk about how, from a health perspective, that issue of hunger, especially with kids, can really lead to some bad health problems later on in life.
Absolutely. At Promedica, we really see the health effects of hunger on our patients every single day. And like you said, our children are incredibly vulnerable, and our seniors as well. They experience more colds, they experience more headaches. In fact, our teenagers are more likely to have mental challenges and commit suicide more often. I mean, it's pretty staggering stuff when you really peel back that skin of the onion and look underneath and see, all of the things that our poor folks are experiencing.
And you might not think that, but if somebody's going hungry, they're just going hungry. But that kind of can build into other serious health problems.
Absolutely, and it really affects heart disease and diabetes, which we know are at astronomical levels. And it's really folks who don't have the wherewithal to provide good, solid nutrition, fresh fruits and vegetables for their family, and have access to high-quality, nutritious food on a regular basis.
And it is a good thing that, again, we can team up, especially with a couple of groups like Toledo Seagate Food Bank and Cherry Street Mission Ministries that do tremendous work in the community 365. And so, obviously, there are other events during the year that Promedica is involved in, if you want to talk about some of that.
Absolutely. We have a couple of really unique programs to our hospital and healthcare system. One is actually a food reclamation program, which is pretty interesting. We have a couple of community partners here locally that we actually repackage and repurpose unserved food. And then it goes back out, ironically enough, to our partners who we're here with this weekend with Seagate Food Bank and Cherry Street Mission.
And I'm one of those. I know I've done stories on in the past with the casino here in town. But when we talk about that, it's not letting food go to waste, but yet food that can really help somebody. One small meal to you and me might not seem like much, but for somebody who is going hungry, that one meal is everything.
It absolutely is, and that's one of the great partnerships because, like you said, that food would be thrown away, and I have to be clear, it's food that wasn't served, so we're not clearing plates and doing that, but food that wasn't served and getting back into the food system is a great way to do things.
Sure. So we're expecting a good crowd, not only Saturday but also Sunday. So if you're at home and you got tickets or you want to come on down and get tickets, don't forget about bringing some food down to help those who could use a little bit of help. Stephanie Sheehan from Promedica, thank you very much.